Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Rachel.
I'm Victoria.
And we're Twintorials. So hey, we placed a Danessa MyWorks order like we've been talking about in every fucking video because we were so excited. So we're not going to have any like videos, demos applying it. We're just going to talk about the products we've used and our thoughts and what we think is worth buying and the fact that we will be placing another order. So
soon,
shortly. If you're interested, then just keep on watching.
Okay, so we got a handful of color fixes. So one of these is the Color Fix Glaze. This one is in the shade Oh, that's right on the bottom. Cannoli. So this is, we've been using this more like a lip gloss type product. I have yet to use a glaze on my eyes. It's not something that I'm comfortable with doing probably ever.
Yeah.
But as far as lip glosses go, it's pretty nice. It's perfect. Really thick. It's really thick and it's really opaque.
Yeah,
so you have to be careful in that regard.
I'm wearing it on my lips.
Yeah, and it's long wearing because it's so thick and kind of sticky almost. But I personally don't mind that. I'm sure this would look awesome on the face or on the eyes as well. But again, we cannot testify for that.
But if you were looking for a concealer nude, that's your go-to because guess what? It doesn't lean pink at all. It is very neutral. It is not a... It's not a pink lip gloss. It's a concealer nude. So if you were looking for something like that, like I have been for a very long time, that is your
Look
girl.
no further. Yeah.
These color fixes. So we only got one shimmer color fix.
The Color Fix Foil.
This one's in the shade Alien, which is like a duochrome kind of.
It's very comparable to every other shimmery shade that I love in regards to that. Like it's like that rosy pink orange with a green flip kind of shade. It's similar in tone to Portulaca from Kaima Cosmetics, the multi-chrome flakes. Same with the little Sashimi City palette from Kaleidos. It's kind of similar to that middle shade. Not exactly the same, but it's a similar vibe.
Yeah, so this one's really pretty. It is a little chunky, so you kind of have to be careful applying it.
Yeah, how you layer it is, it's a little finicky.
Yeah, it's detrimental to your eye look. You gotta be careful. I haven't personally used this one on the eyes yet just because I haven't, well, needed to, honestly. I mean, you know me, why do I use a shade like this? Yeah, Vic's your girl for this one. Me, not so much.
We'll insert some pictures of any of the looks that we have using these products as well, either at the end or while we're doing swatches. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but so you can kind of see what they look like.
And then we got the Color Fix Matte in Lift. It's just a white. I have it in my waterline. This I used it as just a normal kind of look. And I also tried this as like an inner corner. So far I prefer this in the waterline, but I do like it as a base for shadows, but I don't like it on its own on the lid. It is kind of finicky in the way that it can pick up on itself, so you just have to be really careful layering this. However, I don't know if you're supposed to use these with eyeshadow primers or just with her eyeshadow primer, so I'll probably pick that up to test that theory out, but with this shade specifically, I find it's a little bit finicky on the eyelid by itself.
But the color fixes in general are fantastic in the waterline.
Yes, fantastic. And then we have the shade Exposed, which is this beautiful kind of like Kat Von D bow and arrow, cool toned, neutral nude. Yeah. This is stunning. This is one of those shades where I think it would be perfect, like if you use this on the eyes and then you used it for like your bronzer and your lips, it would be such a beautiful monochromatic, you know, kind of look.
Yeah.
This would just be perfect for one of those like, you know, rub on shadows with your finger and go kind of things. This one's got to be my favorite color fix I've tried so far, honestly. I do really love the white for the waterline, but I love the tone of this. It's just very unique to the powder shadows we have in our collection. It's very hard to find a tone like this, honestly.
Okay, and then 3 more. So I will say, so this is another Color Fix Matte. This one is in the shade Creme Brulee. This is a gorgeous rosy tone nude. I have it on my lips paired with a gloss right now. It's really beautiful. I will say I don't love to wear these on the lips, the matte color fixes anyway. They just feel like a liquid lipstick. So if you like a liquid lipstick, if you're not uncomfortable with the matte formula, then you're going to be fine using these all over the face. I personally don't love them on the lips, but I will wear them that way because I like the colors. But yeah, this one is a really gorgeous rosy tone and it pairs so beautifully. Like this as a monochrome monochromatic look too.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. This is a gorgeous blush color.
It's like a deeper ColourPop Tiptoe, which was discontinued. Vic handed out her favorite lipstick ever, so that's why we bought it, because it looked like Tiptoe, but it's a little bit deeper.
Yeah, she is beautiful. Love her. And then these two so far I think are my favorite. My 100% favorite is the shade Real Love. It is just a deep, gorgeous kind of mulberry cranberry kind of shade, and oh wow, I love this as like a wing in the waterline, all over the lids as an outer corner color. This is just my kind of color. This would be a great lip color as well. I have yet to use this, but this is a lip color I'm sure would just do wonders for me. I love, love, love. And I just like, I cannot tell you enough how good these are in the waterline.
They're so good in the waterline.
They are budge proof. They're so good. Then the last shade here is the Colorfix Matte again. This one is in Carrot Top, so it's just this bright orange. I didn't think I was going to love this because I don't generally love oranges. I think I'm starting to like oranges.
I got that one specifically because A, we don't really have that many, like we have bright oranges, but we don't have that many. And so I thought, okay, if we don't like this for eyeshadow, we could very easily use it as an orange blush, because we don't have anything that vibrant for an orange blush or an orange lipstick. So, you know, they're very multi-use in that way, which is why I bought the orange one.
Yeah, so I have this in the waterline today. I generally, when I've used these all together, since we've been playing with these the last few days, I've used Alien, Carrot Top, and then Real Love all together for a look. I love it. I love how these all mix together. They're so, so, so beautiful. I will say, I forgot to mention, they do come with a learning curve when you're using them on the eyes, just because you need so little, and I would recommend using a small amount and like a thick fluffy brush, kind of like tapping them out a little bit and then blending with a clean fluffy brush when it's like semi-dry. That seems to be the best technique for me, and it seems to be best using a I don't know what the word is for the brush. You know, like the texture of like a Real Techniques brush versus like a Morphe brush.
Synthetic?
Yeah, maybe synthetic is the word. I don't know what the difference is. Like, I don't know what they are, but like a Real Techniques kind of brush, that's going to be your best bet with those really, really, really soft, like plastic bristles, basically. Those are the best to blend these out with. But yeah, again, I'm loving these.
Now, some things we bought here. These are the waterproof cream palettes. We got the Essentials, which is like the cream bronzer kind of one, and the neon, what's it called? Vivid, and the Vivid palette. So let me remove the frosted cap. Number one, I love this closure,
this magnetic closure, and they stack on top.
This is the Essentials palette. Now, this was the one Vic really wanted. I really wanted the bright one. So I wanted the Essentials. However, we have a lot of cream bronzers. We are panning cream bronzers. The last thing I needed was a new favorite cream bronzer, yet here she is in our collection. Stunning.
It is the most unique. I cannot describe this formula to you.
Okay, I said this, I did a video kind of like playing with the stuff. I don't know if it'll be up by now or what. But the first two ingredients, vegetable seed oil and then squalene. So
it is emollient as shit.
It's so creamy. I don't know if oily skin would get along with these very well. If you've got really oily skin. If you have dry skin, hell yeah. But these are pigmented. They are concentrated. I used this on my eyes today, like before I topped it with a couple things. I also use this on my lips and on my cheeks. This is my nude lip combo plus that cannoli gloss.
I have never once used like a palette for my lips, and this is the best nude kind of palette ever. It's just, the formula of them is so creamy, so comfortable that they blend easily, they mix together easily, they don't get like gummy when you layer them too much. They do crease on the eyes if you layer them up too much, or if you don't set them with other shadows. But I kind of expected that based on reviews. They're waterproof, but they are not crease proof. Yeah.
I just can't tell you how obsessed I am with this, and I love how it goes so deep. So if you have like very fair skin and you're very picky on like you're only going to use this on the cheeks, maybe not your best bet. Maybe not your best bet. Because although they do have this very beautiful kind of neutral tone,
these are all much deeper than they look in the pan.
They're very,
you'll see in the swatches. They're nuts.
very deep. This will work for such a variety of skin tones, other than probably very, very fair. You could use this if you're going to use it multi-use the way we are, but if you're not, then I wouldn't recommend this to pick up.
I do also want to mention the undertones on these are a little bit deceiving. So this bottom row here is mainly warm tones, and then this top row is mainly cool tones, but the warm tones are not like your typical bronzer sort of orangey warmth. They are still like a little more red toned. So they do, it's a very unique sort of tone for a cheek color, in my opinion, at least as far as what we have. But it works beautifully for contour. Like it just, like it is foolproof. It is so beautiful.
All right. Vivid. So, the way I kind of talked my talk to get this, I said, okay, look at this palette. Look at this palette, gorgeous. What happens if we don't like it on the eyes because it creases? Okay, what would we do then? Use all the pink, purple, red shades as blush, so we only have 2 unused shades. That's how I talked my way into this. Thank you, Vic. And so she placed her order on the Danessa Myricks website. I placed mine on Sephora, so I got a few color fixes, and she got these palettes. But wow,
this is the blush tone that you can create by mixing this orange and hot pink. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did it today, but not as intensely as I did yesterday. I'll have to insert a picture of that blush, which is so beautiful, so vibrant.
I used the green the other day. The only thing I haven't used is the blue. That's the only thing I haven't used. I've swatched it. I kind of honestly dipped a little bit into it today for blush, which sounds kind of crazy, but I was using the purple and I wanted to cool it down, so I dipped into the blue. But like, it's so minimal that I don't know if it made a difference. But I used the green as a base for my eyeshadow yesterday. It did crease, but not as bad as I was expecting. And I found that if you powder your eyeshadow primer lightly, very lightly, I used a white eyeshadow. You can use a face powder, but I found that that kind of helps with the longevity of these. I mean, I'm already creasing a little bit, but honestly, I don't care.
It's weird. We normally do care.
Yeah, normally I very much care.
And maybe our mind will change once we're like not only using this for the sake of review. Like, we've been just doing our best to use these consistently so we know what to tell you guys. I also have this on my eyes today. The best thing about this, I think, is you can lay down. So I just used a really fluffy Real Techniques brush, and I laid down some of that hot pink, some of that purple in my outer corner, and then I took another synthetic brush and used the lime green like up by this brow portion on my eyes. And the best thing about it is that it makes the most beautiful tacky base for other shadows. It's like those other P. Louise bases, like the colorful bases. That's kind of the function I use these in, because of that tackiness, you can really build without risking patchiness on your outer corner. Like, you have more wiggle room, I feel, with building powder shadows on top, and the more you build, the less likely you are to crease with these shadows. So yeah, I really love it. I love it as a blush palette too, but wow, I'm gonna pick up another one of these, probably 2. There's a Fire and Ice, which is like shimmer, so it would be a beautiful cream highlight palette. And then there's a primary color one, which people were talking about in the reviews that they mix it for foundation, so to adjust to their undertone and things. I'm flabbergasted by these. I love the color fixes, but these waterproof cream color palettes are just like top freaking tier. If you like cream products,
dewy cream products,
you are like, it is unlike anything I've ever tried.
So bomb. So to me, these are the star of the show. The neutral one, the Essentials palette, is my favorite. This is my second favorite, and then the Cannoli Gloss is my third favorite. Shockingly. But this is in the lip category. Fuck yes, baby, this is good. But yeah, overall, these 2 are my absolute favorites. I would totally pick up more of these nude glosses, the nude Color Fix glosses, because they're just so unique, especially with how little you need, and the fact that although that they're meant for the, like, I feel like the line was created for your lips, the undertones show more eyeshadow, you know? So it's like, thanks, Danessa. This is perfect for me.
That's what I wanted.
Somebody who can't find their perfect nude lip. Now I can. This is so gorgeous. Color fixes, again, beautiful. Don't hold a fucking candle to those cream palettes. Not one single flame. Not one single flame.
They're still beautiful on the eyes. They're definitely more budge proof, and they're great in the waterline and as liners, but those waterproof cream color palettes, they just have so much more versatility built into them, and it's more a formula that I prefer all over my face.
Yeah, so when we place our next order, odds are we probably won't get any more color fixes for the time being. We might grab a couple neons for the waterline specifically, but overall we just want more of those cream palettes, and then
I want to try some of her base.
Yeah, her base stuff, like her foundation, even though it's like hella full coverage, like...
You can pick up a sample for $5.
Yeah,
try it.
It'll take us 2 years to get through that sample at the rate of coverage we add to our faces, so like, I'm interested. I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Makes me feel so inspired.
Yes! Like, this eye look, it looks so, like, fun, and like maybe I took a little bit of time on it. It took me like 6 minutes maximum to do this eye look. Like, it took like 2 seconds. It was like bam, 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 bam. Like, these cream palettes give you such a good base to go off of that you don't need to do much on top of it if you don't want to create such a beautiful look. Although this look would be so much more stunning if my hair was more toned, but like, that's neither here nor there. I'm just floored. I'm floored. So if you happen to want to pick any of these up, they will be linked down below through affiliate links. So if you click on those, you buy through them.
I don't know if Danessa works through Magic Links.
We'll find out. If she works through Magic Links, it may be an affiliate link.
It'll work on Sephora.
Yeah, so some of them will be affiliated, some of them won't, but just a heads up, if you want to support us in that way, you can check the links below in our videos to shop, but if you don't, that's totally fine. Just want to throw that out there because I'm going to ride hard for this shit for a very long time. I'm very excited. I cannot remember the last time I got products and was this captivated by them. Like, it's not just a love.
I'll try to remember as well to swatch some of our cream bronzers next to this Essential palette. Specifically, I want to see how Contour from Salt New York compares to these. Because even though our Salt New York Cream Tint Pros are beautiful, stunning, I love them so much,
they're in a different realm because they're sheer.
They are not the same.
These are opaque, Salt
New York.
And
these are even more creamy than Salt New York, which I didn't even think was possible.
I don't know, man. I'm hyped. Let us know if you bought anything from Danessa, like if you have any recommendations, like hit me up.
And let us know if you want like extra demos and stuff too.
Yes, we will do some like, cause I looked on YouTube when we were trying to place these orders and I felt that the eye category was completely lacking in videos, and maybe I just didn't search hard enough, but everything Danessa Myricks was skin related, and guess what? I already know how to get glowy skin. Thank you for your time. I don't need another tutorial on how to look dewy. All right, I got that down.
We invented it.
Yeah, so I thought that maybe some color fix tutorials and these cream palettes on the eyes might be something fun to do just to, I don't know, bridge that gap in YouTube, because if I can't be the only one looking for that. I had something to say and it went away. What is it? I don't recall.
You want to pop back as editing Rachel if it comes to you?
Yeah, I really had something.
You have to put on a hoodie, just like other YouTubers. Like, hey guys, editing Rachel here.
Yeah, editing Rachel normally looks like that day Rachel. So like, whatever. But that's all from us today. We will try and bridge the YouTube gap of Danessa Myricks tutorials. Hopefully you guys will see these in many videos to come. We don't normally rave about something and then never pick it up again. Like, we typically use and abuse things that we rave about, but I'm just really happy to have these in my collection. This was such a good purchase. I'm just hyped. So thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you in the next one. Bye.